Latest ATI TEAS questions. Question 1. After Navy Group 55 reads a passage about reading charts during the 2026 prep review, which sentence states the main idea? Option A. Charts are less useful than paragraphs. Option B. Units should be ignored. Option C. Chart details help readers interpret data accurately. Option D. Trends cannot be shown visually. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because it includes the key idea about labels, units, and trends. Charts are less useful than paragraphs is wrong because the passage explains how charts can be useful, and units should be ignored is wrong because the passage specifically says units matter. Trends cannot be shown visually is wrong because the passage says readers use trends. Question 2. When Navy Group 55 sees details that the author describes a quiet room, a closed phone drawer, and a timer set for 30 minutes, which inference is most reasonable? Option A. The setting is designed for focused study. Option B. The author dislikes all technology. Option C. The room is unsafe. Option D. The timer is broken. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because quiet, phone-free conditions and a timer all support concentration. The author dislikes all technology is wrong because only the phone distraction is limited, and the room is unsafe is wrong because nothing indicates danger. The timer is broken is wrong because the timer is described as set, not broken. Question 3. During Navy Group 55's 2026 prep review, a passage lists 3 benefits of early registration and urges readers to sign up before Friday. Which author purpose fits best? Option A. To compare 2 unrelated schools. Option B. To persuade readers to register early. Option C. To entertain readers with a story. Option D. To define every testing rule. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the benefits and deadline are meant to move readers toward action. To compare 2 unrelated schools is wrong because no comparison of schools is given, and to entertain readers with a story is wrong because there is no plot or characters for entertainment. To define every testing rule is wrong because the prompt mentions benefits and a deadline, not all rules. Question 4. While Navy Group 55 outlines a passage that explains that missed sleep leads to poor focus and then lower accuracy, which structure is being used? Option A. Cause and effect. Option B. Definition. Option C. Question and answer. Option D. Compare and contrast. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the passage links one condition with its results. Definition is wrong because it is not mainly defining a word, and question and answer is wrong because the structure is not built as Q&A. Compare and contrast is wrong because 2 items are not being compared. Question 5. Before Navy Group 55 accepts the claim that reviewing explanations helps correct weak areas, which detail gives the strongest support? Option A. Pencils can break easily. Option B. The answer sheet had margins. Option C. A timer beeped after lunch. Option D. Students who wrote down why answers were wrong avoided the same errors later. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the detail links explanations with fewer repeated errors. Pencils can break easily is wrong because pencil quality does not support the claim, and the answer sheet had margins is wrong because margins do not show learning from explanations. A timer beeped after lunch is wrong because the timer detail is unrelated. Question 6. Since Navy Group 55 sees the word sufficient in the evidence was sufficient to support the conclusion, which meaning fits the context? Option A. Written in pencil. Option B. Enough for the purpose. Option C. Unrelated to the topic. Option D. Too weak to matter. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because sufficient means adequate or enough to meet a need. Written in pencil is wrong because the writing tool does not define the word, and unrelated to the topic is wrong because unrelated evidence cannot support the point. Too weak to matter is wrong because too weak would not support a conclusion. Question 7. Given Navy Group 55 answers 5 out of 8 practice items correctly, which percent matches the result? Option A, 62.5%. Option B, 16%. Option C, 37.5%. Option D, 38.46%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 5 divided by 8 equals 0.625, and multiplying by 100 gives 62.5%. 16% is wrong because it uses the wrong comparison instead of dividing the part by the whole, and 37.5% is wrong because it subtracts before converting rather than converting the given fraction. 38.46% is wrong because it compares the part to the total plus the part or uses an incomplete setup. Question 8. If Navy Group 55's score rises from 50 to 65, what percent increase should be recorded? Option A, 30%. Option B, 130%. Option C, 15%. Option D, 23.1%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the increase is 15, and 15 divided by the original score 50 equals 30%. 130% is wrong because it gives the new score as a percent of the old score, not the percent increase, and 15% is wrong because it reports the raw point gain rather than dividing by the original value. 23.1% is wrong because it divides by the new value instead of the original value. Question 9. Suppose Navy Group 55 solves 4x plus 8 equals 20, which value of x makes the equation true? Option A, 12. Option B, 3. Option C, 2. Option D, 4. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because subtracting 8 leaves 4x equals 12, and dividing by 4 gives x equals 3. 12 is wrong because it treats the constant or coefficient as if it were the final answer, and 2 is wrong because it reverses or skips part of the inverse operation. 4 is wrong because it is one step away from the value that balances both sides. Question 10. Using Navy Group 55's rectangle diagram with 13 centimeters long and 3 centimeters wide, which area should be recorded? Option A, 32 centimeters. Option B, 16 square cm. Option C, 10 square cm. Option D, 39 square cm. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because area is length times width, so 13 times 3 equals 39. 32 centimeters is wrong because that is the perimeter, not the area, and 16 square cm is wrong because it adds the sides rather than multiplying them. 10 square cm is wrong because it subtracts dimensions, which does not measure area. Question 11. From Navy Group 55's measurement note of 240 centimeters, which conversion to m is accurate? Option A, 24,000 m. Option B, 2.4 m. Option C, 0.24 m. Option D, 24 m. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 100 centimeters equal 1 meter, so 240 divided by 100 equals 2.4 m. 24,000 m is wrong because it multiplies instead of converting to a larger unit, and 0.24 m is wrong because it divides by 1000 instead of 100. 24 m is wrong because it divides by 10 instead of 100. Question 12. In Navy Group 55's score set 73, 84, 72, 56, 57, which median should be reported? Option A, 56. Option B, 84. Option C, 68.4. Option D, 72. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the scores are ordered as 56, 57, 72, 73, 84, and the middle value rule gives 72. 56 is wrong because it is an extreme value or unrelated value rather than the middle after sorting, and 84 is wrong because it selects another listed score instead of the central value. 68.4 is wrong because it uses a mean-like or added value rather than the median method. Question 13. For Navy Group 55, 6 review packets cost $24. At the same rate, how much do 9 packets cost? Option A, $54. Option B, $32. Option C, $33. Option D, $36. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because $24 divided by 6 gives $4 per packet, and 9 packets cost $36. $54 is wrong because it multiplies the two quantities and ignores the price, and $32 is wrong because it is 1 unit price short of the proportional cost. $33 is wrong because it adds the new quantity to the old cost instead of finding the unit rate. Question 14. Near Navy Group 55 Cell Energy Review, which organelle matches the function being reviewed? Option A, mitochondria. Option B, Golgi apparatus. Option C, ribosomes. Option D, nucleus. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because mitochondria are the main site of ADP production during cellular respiration. Golgi apparatus is wrong because the Golgi modifies and packages molecules, and ribosomes is wrong because ribosomes build proteins rather than making most ADP. Nucleus is wrong because the nucleus stores DNA and controls cell activities. Question 15. Because Navy Group 55 traces circulation and blood leaves the left ventricle, where does it go next? Option A, pulmonary veins toward the lungs. Option B, pulmonary artery toward the lungs. Option C, vena cava toward the body. Option D, aorta toward the body. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the left ventricle sends oxygenated blood through the aorta to systemic circulation. Pulmonary veins toward the lungs is wrong because pulmonary veins return from the lungs to the heart, and pulmonary artery toward the lungs is wrong because that path starts from the right ventricle. Vena cava toward the body is wrong because the vena cava returns blood to the heart. Question 16. Although Navy Group 55 sees alveoli drawn as tiny sacs, which feature helps oxygen enter blood quickly? Option A, a small surface area. Option B, a large surface area. Option C, a sealed membrane with no blood flow. Option D, a layer of enamel. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because many tiny sacs create more area for oxygen and carbon dioxide to diffuse. A small surface area is wrong because less area would reduce gas exchange, and a sealed membrane with no blood flow is wrong because blood flow is needed to carry gases. A layer of enamel is wrong because enamel is tooth tissue, not lung tissue. Question 17. Once Navy Group 55 notices that blood glucose rises and insulin is released, which process explains the response? Option A, negative feedback. Option B, positive feedback. Option C, inflammation. Option D, diffusion. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because insulin lowers blood glucose, opposing the original rise. Positive feedback is wrong because positive feedback would intensify the rise rather than reduce it, and inflammation is wrong because inflammation is an immune response, not this glucose control loop. Diffusion is wrong because diffusion is particle movement and not the regulatory loop. Question 18. Where Navy Group 55 studies genetics and a heterozygous tall plant TT crosses with another TT plant, which offspring chance matches the expected result? Option A, 25%. Option B, 75%. Option C, 100%. Option D, 50%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because TT and TT genotypes show the dominant tall phenotype in 3 of 4 outcomes. 25% is wrong because 1 of 4 is the recessive short phenotype, and 100% is wrong because 1 outcome is TT and would not be tall. 50% is wrong because 2 of 4 are heterozygous but phenotype is not limited to carriers. Question 19. As Navy Group 55 reviews chemistry and water molecules form weak attractions with each other, which conclusion follows? Option A, metallic bonds. Option B, hydrogen bonds. Option C, covalent bonds. Option D, bionic bonds. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because polar water molecules attract through hydrogen bonding between partial charges. Metallic bonds is wrong because metallic bonds occur among metal atoms, and covalent bonds is wrong because covalent bonds hold atoms together within a water molecule. Ionic bonds is wrong because ionic bonds involve electron transfer between ions. Question 20. Under Navy Group 55's experiment testing whether caffeine affects reaction time, which setup is the control group? Option A. A group receiving no caffeine but completing the same reaction test. Option B. A group receiving caffeine and a harder test. Option C. A group that skips measurement. Option D. A group tested in a louder room. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the no caffeine group provides a baseline for comparison. A group receiving caffeine and a harder test is wrong because test difficulty changes along with caffeine, and a group that skips measurement is wrong because without measurement there is no comparison. A group tested in a louder room is wrong because noise adds a confounding variable. Question 21. Between Navy Group 55's grammar options, which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. The data from the lab be recorded carefully. Option B. The data from the lab are recorded carefully. Option C. The datum from the labs are recorded carefully. Option D. The data from the lab is recorded carefully. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because data is commonly treated as plural in formal science usage, so are fits. The data from the lab be recorded carefully is wrong because be is not the correct finite verb here, and the datum from the labs are recorded carefully is wrong because singular datum would need is. The data from the lab is recorded carefully is wrong because some informal usage allows this, but formal science grammar often treats data as plural. Question 22. Inside Navy Group 55's sentence, Maria and Elena checked blank answers twice. Which pronoun should replace the blank? Option A, her. Option B, its. Option C, their. Option D, herself. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because Maria and Elena form a plural antecedent, so there is appropriate. Her is wrong because her refers to one female person, not two people, and its is wrong because its is used for a thing or organization, not two named people. Herself is wrong because herself is reflexive and singular. Question 23. Through Navy Group 55's punctuation review, which sentence uses a semicolon correctly? Option A, Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math. Option B, Maya studied, because science was hard. Option C, Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math. Option D, Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because both sides of the semicolon are complete related sentences. Maya studied, because science was hard, is wrong because the second part is not an independent clause, and Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math, is wrong because the mark separates the subject from the verb. Maya studied science, Jordan reviewed math, is wrong because the first part is a run-on before the semicolon. Question 24. According to Navy Group 55's grammar check, which revision fixes the run-on sentence? Option A. The student read the chart, and she checked the units. Option B. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Option C. The student reading the chart and checked the units. Option D. The student read the chart, she checked the units. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a comma plus coordinating conjunction correctly joins the two independent clauses. The student read the chart, she checked the units, is wrong because two independent clauses are fused with no punctuation, and the student reading the chart and checked the units is wrong because the wording creates an awkward fragment. The student read the chart, she checked the units, is wrong because a comma alone creates a comma splice. Question 25. Beyond Navy Group 55's vocabulary drill, which meaning does the prefix peri-add? Option A, around. Option B, new. Option C, inside. Option D, outside, far away. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because peri means around, as in pericardium, around the heart. New is wrong because new is neo-, and inside is wrong because inside is endo-. Outside, far away is wrong because outside or external is exo or extra depending context.